Hi first graders, today we are going to be doing lesson 3.3, solve equations with unknown partners. So before we start that, I want to do a quick practice showing the T numbers using your fingers. We want to show that there is the 10 and then the extra ones. So in the number 11, there is one 10 and one extra one. So you'd put up 10 fingers and then one finger. Try it for 14. So you'd flash your 10, so put up 10, and then you have 4 extra ones. Okay, at this point you can pause the video and try the rest of these numbers. What do you think will happen when you get to 20? How many 10s are in the number 20? You can always check the 10s place. There's 2. Alright, so the main focus for our lesson today, we're going to be solving unknown partner equations and relating that equation to the math mountain. So this is an example of what our problems will look like. We have 4 plus the unknown equals 9. So remember, this is coming after the equal sign. That's the total. And where does the total go in the math mountain? Yep, it goes at the top. So if 9 is the total, the other number that it gives us is the number 4, and that is one of our partners, so we're going to put that into the bottom of the math mountain. Now, we have practiced already how to figure this out, but we can use circles or fingers. So, for example, if you have the equation like this, you can put the dots on the top to figure it out. If you have it in the mountain, you can put them on the side of the mountain. So, do this one first, since this one's more familiar to you. We start off by saying 4, and then we count all the way up to 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we count how many dots that we put. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is our unknown partner. And if we were going to do that in the equation, we would put the dots just right above the unknown box. And we want to remember to keep it nice and neat so that we can see what we've drawn. So we have starting at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many dots did we draw? 5, so it's the same. Okay, so this is how an equation can be related to a math mountain. So we showed with circles. With your fingers, you would start at 4 and count up to 9. So you would grab the 4 in your hand and start counting on. So you would say 4, and then put up your fingers until you reach 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many fingers do you have up? Yep, it's 5. So either method that you use, you come up with the same answer. All right, let's head to our workbook. It's page 101. So first thing on your paper should be your name, and then the directions say count on to find the unknown partner. So this is very similar to what we just did. Notice here that the total is 6. So if you needed to have a paper on the side, if this equation confuses you, you can always write it as a math mountain on the side. 6 would be at the top, 3 is a partner. So we're going to start at 3 and count up to 6. First I'll show you the dot method, okay? So we have 3, 4, 5, 6. How many circles did we draw? 3, and that's what goes in the box. And remember, 3 plus 3 is a doubles fact. Gives us an answer of 6. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more of these with you and then let you finish the rest by yourself. So we're starting with 7 and we need to get to 10. 10 is the total. It would be at the top of the math mountain. And then we have 7. So this time let's try to use counting on with our fingers. So you'd grab 7 in your hand and put fingers up until you get to 10. So we'd say 7, 8, 9, 10. How many fingers do you have up? It's 3. Good. For the rest of these, you can choose which method you want to use. You can put the dots above until you reach the total, or you can count on with your fingers. For now, let's go to number 7. So we have to count on to solve, and we might need to write an equation to help us out. So it tells us that there are 6 letters total. Well, how many letters can you see? I see 4. So we know that we have 4 outside of the mailbox. plus, we don't know how many are in the mailbox, but we do know that there are 6 total. Okay, so please write that equation. 4 that are outside of the box plus unknown, because we don't know how many are in the box, but we do know that it equals 6. So let's try to figure that out. We have 4. Let's draw our dots above. 4, 5, 6. Okay, how many did we draw? Oops, 2. Okay, so there's 2 letters in the box. What we have in the unknown here, we're going to write right here. And it also asks us to find our labels. So what are we talking about in this problem? Look for that repeated word, check inside the question, and the answer is letters. So you're going to write that, L-E-T-T-E-R-S, letters. Okay? Would love for you to try number 8 by yourself using the same strategy. So there's 10 footprints total. So if you wanted to use a math mountain, that would go at the top. And then how many footprints can you see? Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if your total is 10, I'll set it up for you. If your total is 10, and the footprints you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is one of your partners. So that's going to go here. What you have to figure out is the unknown, this part right here. And you also have to figure out the label. Okay? Double check the question. Okay, let's flip it over to the back side. Number 9 says, look at Puzzle Penguin's work. Looks like he was trying to figure out 2 plus unknown equals 8. He decided that 2 plus 10 equals 8. What do you think he did here? Yep, I think you're right. He's not correct there because 10 and 2 more would be 12. I think he took 2 plus 8 and he put it in the box, but that's not correct. So let's draw the dots to help him find the right answer. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we have to count how many we put. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's better. That makes more sense. 2 plus 6 equals 8. Okay, so down here, you don't have to put anything in this box because we drew the picture up here. So, but if you wanted to, you could write the same equation right down here. And the same thing we have in our unknown box, we're going to put right here in the other unknown box. And here you just put a little smiley face. Good job. All right. So for numbers 1 through 12 here, we have a fluency check. So these are addition problems that you should be getting more familiar with, and being able to add within 10 is a first grade skill. So we want to make sure that we are getting really good at that. Remember, you can use any strategy to find these answers. Just put them in the box. And then we'll do check for understanding together, and then you'll be good to go for the day. So it says, explain how to count on using dots to solve the equation. So with your homework helper, tell them, what would you do to figure this out using dots? Okay, and you can look back in the video to see what I did, or if you remember right away, that's amazing. That's all I have for you today, friends. Look back for another video tomorrow. Thank you very much, and have a good day.